All right, sweetheart, I need your expert female opinion on this. Are you ready? Let's do it.
I feel like a lot of men don't really understand the fact that when women say a guy is hot, they don't mean he's not ugly. Like, to women, ugly and hot are not opposites.
Is that true?
No.
No? You disagree with probably some of the most sage wisdom any woman has ever delivered on the internet? First of all, a couple things. Thumbnail, taken care of. Love it. Anytime we can get a nice little cleavage on the thumbnail always helps with a click-through rate. Secondly, you gotta be that's why I gotta be specific about which videos I
So you meant that I'm wearing a sweatshirt?
Actually, no, you're okay. You're okay. As long oh, that one thumbnail from a few weeks ago did pretty well.
Oh, dear.
The gray shirt.
Oh,
the gray
dear.
shirt, yeah. She goes further. I wanna see your
Mutually exclusive. You know, like, hot is like the conclusion, like the overall conclusion you reach about like if you're into a guy, and like ugly to handsome is just one axis, right? Then you have boring looking to interesting looking. And then in like the third dimension, you have like his like personality and like the context. So Henry Cavill, I think, is a...
She has said like too many times for me to take her seriously.
What?
She has said like too many times. I say it, but
I was
man,
gonna say,
she's like every other word.
I do too, though.
Like every other word.
I am a little guilty of that myself. I feel like she's right in a sense that there is a different access of like, for instance, Pete Davidson, all right? Not hot. I'm sorry. Pete Davidson, not attractive, right? But the dude is consistently slaying some of the most top females in Hollywood.
Don't care.
Right?
Still ugly.
That's what I'm saying. But like, clearly he's hot.
He's not hot and he's ugly.
But clearly, like, there's a separate axis scale where this man is a 10 or something. Is it just his hog? Is that the only thing? Come on. It's got to be more than that. Give me a break. This is a good example, though, about Henry Cavill. You know who Henry Cavill is, right?
No clue.
Are you
I have no idea.
You don't know who Henry Cavill is?
Who the hell is
Jeez,
it? Am I supposed
who the
to
hell?
know?
Oh my God, dude. I'm sick to my stomach. I'm sick. You're going to know him when you see you're going to know him when I Google it.
Great.
Sometimes, like when I'm hitting record, when I'm hitting record on these cameras, I just never know what I'm gonna get with you, and I love it. My wife doesn't know who Henry Cavill is. Hold on, Henry Cavill, hun. Hello.
Okay, yeah, sure, great.
Like nothing you've watched has like Henry, like Superman,
I know him now,
The
yes.
Witcher. All right. You just didn't know him by name. He's not in one of your shows, so it's like.
What's he in? Like, what's his most popular thing?
Superman.
Okay.
Obviously, you would have never seen that. The Witcher.
The Witcher? Don't know that.
Yeah, that's one of
His
my
face
favorite
is very
shows.
familiar.
All right, fair enough. We watch different things.
Sorry, not sorry.
He's also very popular on the internet, which you don't keep track of. Anyways, here's her example of Henry Cavill.
And like the context. So Henry Cavill, I think, is a good example. He's handsome. He has good bone structure, but he's not always hot. Like as Superman, too boring, not hot, right? As The Witcher, he has like cool white hair and he's like very gruff and reserved, but he's also very like caring towards animals and children. That's hot, right? When he's like in person as himself, talking about his interests very animatedly. He's like, I love D&D. I built my own PC. Like, here's how I did it.
That's like Gen
Like,
Z.
you can be
That's
hot and boring.
It's like Gen Z formula. Of course, yeah.
So she just likes style, basically. So, like...
Or substance, right?
Man, now I'm talking like her.
Like, she's just like substance, like, of just style. Like, so her entire thing is just
How hard
saying,
can
hey...
I roll my eyes right now?
Listen, so that entire segment was basically just to say, like, you can be attractive and boring.
Yeah.
Or you can be not that attractive and super interesting. And
Right.
someone
or
can be. You can be attractive.
Nice style, dress nice, have a good personality.
That's right. You can be. You know, someone can be hot to you even if they're not conventionally attractive.
Thank you for summing that up.
In 5 minutes. I thought it was a pretty good explanation.
I thought it was
The Henry
overcomplicated.
Cavill bit made sense because Superman is a nerd, but
Yes.
Geralt of Rivera is an absolute smoke show. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. Okay, nerd and legendary.
Looks like it's from Game of Thrones.
It's a adaptation of a video game.
Oh.
Which is why I love
definitely
it.
don't
Which
know
is
that.
why I love it so much. The Witcher 3, one of the greatest video games of all time. It's not even up for debate if you're watching this. If you don't agree, you're wrong. The sad part is, though, they did 2 seasons of it. And get this, the story about The Witcher 3, he's literally the lead, Geralt, the main actor, like the reason the show is good. And he left the show because he was so mad that the writers were not staying true to the source material.
Wow.
And now they're trying to do a season 3 with a new lead. And I'm just like, yeah,
never
no.
works.
Yeah, thanks for coming
Never.
out. Writers absolutely shit the bed.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah. I'm pissed because I loved it. Anyways, thank you for joining me on that assessment. Welcome back, everyone, to a brand new Lush Life video. I'm your host, Leon, joined here by the illustrious Mrs. Lush, judge and jury of Gen Z girls on the internet trying to explain what hot is. I got another one you might like to lighten the mood. If I know you, this might get a chuckle out of you. Yeah.
I just made a video of someone twirling around and added a fart at the end.
Oh no, it's a compilation.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't pretend like
Watch out for the puddle.
this isn't right up your alley as far as style.
Yeah, but it's just added in.
I think he actually has like a fart machine. They're not adding it. They're not adding it in post. Like he's pranking people with fake fart noises.
Oh, okay.
Essentially, yeah. For lowbrow humor enthusiasts only. That's why I thought this would be perfect because that's pretty much describes us. There's a couple. Good
I only
ones.
wish the little guy was here.
Yeah. That's the best one.
Like the little twerk.
Yeah, the little twerk.
Shake your booty.
Why
These
would
guys are like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
He's so impressed right now.
Yeah, he is. I would be too. He stopped. He had to stop
3,
in disbelief.
2,
There you go.
1.
It's on the there she go. I knew it. Dude, you trying to act so prim and proper. Like you tried not to break for 30 seconds. Like this wasn't gonna make you die
The
laughing.
spread eagle. I'm kidding. Just doing that in public alone will make me laugh. Like someone's on the bench. You guys, oh my god, my legs are so tight. I can't even straighten them right now.
You about to go spread eagle on Lush Life right now?
I was.
Jesus. So at least the camera, the table's obscuring the view, so we're okay.
Oh my god.
There's
no lady bits to be seen down there. I have pants on.
I love how it started with, oh, they're just adding post to 30 seconds later. You dying laughing at a spread eagle fart rip on the bench. I mean, this is a prank as old as time. I mean,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? But it's just good to revisit it once in a while because
Sure is.
when you have,
You know, our son loves a good whoopee cushion.
that's
too.
what I'm saying. When you have a 4-year-old, it really brings your sense of humor down to their level. Has nothing to do with me. It's just because.
Oh
I have
no, we didn't laugh about that until we got a kid.
Definitely not.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go
Okay, fingers in. Okay, seatbelt comes off. There we go. Loop in. Okay, now with my other hand, I'm gonna kick the seat back and I'm gonna open the seat. I'm gonna open the door. Okay, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. I'm out, and I can.
First of all, a lot going on here. If I sit in my car and I'm about to get strangled by a dude behind me, if the man is worth the salt, I'm not getting 2 fingers in there. That's what I'm saying. When you're really strangling
yeah,
somebody,
yeah.
like you can't just.
And I don't know that that's gonna stop you from getting strangled.
That and the fact that you're like undoing your seatbelt at the same time, and then you're doing all these
Right.
things.
Oh, and then you gotta switch hands or something.
Yeah. Anyways, the video continues, and the guy does a demonstration of him trying to do it with his friend. Great. That's excellent advice. Thank you.
3 fingers.
Oh, I guess maybe.
2
Yeah.
fingers.
Oh, okay, because of the chair.
Seat down.
Yeah.
Yep, that's more like it. Oh my god! Oh my god.
That's a great TikTok,
That's
dude.
really a good one. I will give that one an A.
You get an A out of that.
Yeah, that one is a well done,
Love it. Just the
strong execution.
perfect, yeah. Just the slow,
Perfect ending.
the slow recline of the chair, and then right into the living
Never
room.
even
we
got
have.
the seatbelt off.
No.
Step 2.
You're like, all right, he got the 2 fingers. He's on his way, and then you're dead. This is pretty funny, given all the Liver King
Oh,
stuff.
here he is, our buddy.
Yeah, given all the Liver King stuff that recently transpired, this is so you know, it's Chef Lionel.
Yeah, I remember.
This is a parody of a guy doing Chef Lionel. It's not actually Chef Lionel.
Rivals need to know how hard Liver King Chef Lionel works on Saturday.
I'm Liver King Chef Lino, and here's what we're having for dinner today. We have some giraffe dick, which I cooked over a simulated bonfire. It's just a stove, he makes us call it that. Over here, we have some raw bone marrow, which I got on a simulated hunt to the grocery store. He's not gonna eat any of that. I went to 10 years of culinary school. And over here, of course, we have our liver, because liver is king. He's not gonna eat any of that either. We also have some testicles, because Who needs vegetables when you have testicles? You know how many elk had to die for a pound of elk balls? A lot. Did I mention I went to culinary school for 10 years? And over here we have the, oops, wrong tray. That's 30 cc's of the pure ancestral lifestyle right there. Primal! And over here we have our hamburgers with cheese. This is the only food on the table he's actually gonna eat.
Primal!
I gotta go. He's 5'2", but he's very angry.
Wait, don't tell me he's actually 5'2".
Liver King Chef Lionel, out.
He's dead ass short.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
way.
yeah. You never that. So now we
No
know where
way.
now we know where the self-esteem issues come from. Clearly.
Wait a minute. Wait.
He's short. He's short.
Is he actually 5'2"?
That might be shorter than normal, but it says 5.7. But I don't know if anyone really knows.
5.7? 5'7"?
5.7.
That makes a lot more sense.
No, but I've seen videos of him with other people, and he's 5'2" is very short though.
Yeah, because I'm like 5'ish, 5'6". So
Yeah, so I think he's around your height, maybe a little bit less. He could be 5'2" too. I don't even
5'2"
know.
is pretty darn short.
Yeah, but the funny thing I like about that video is it really it's right on point as far as the satire of the Chef Lionel thing, and it just makes you realize how much of his entire thing is just a grift and shtick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the whole thing. I get it. I mean, he orchestrated one of the most well executed social media campaigns of the last decade, probably.
Sure. And now I want a cheeseburger.
And now I want a cheeseburger, and whatever that giraffe dick was looked delicious. It probably wasn't really that for the sake of this video. Primals. Malicious compliance in uni for lecturer ban laptops during class. Interesting that we're banning laptops in class now. Like, I remember there was a point when I was in college, we were getting to the point where you needed to have one in class.
That's exactly what happened when I was signing up for college.
Right.
They told you have to have a laptop.
You have to have a laptop, and now it's like the opposite. They're so distracting, and people are so addicted to all of their shit that certain classes are banning them. However, it's weird because we used to take handwritten notes all our life growing up. We take handwritten notes. Nobody does that. Everyone types now. They do their little whatever, which is crazy. But anyways, this is the
Your professor forbids laptops.
It's really good.
That dude's definitely pissed though. I only got a glimpse of his side profile. He's very angry because he was playing World of Warcraft in class, and now he can't. Yeah, that looks like a dude with a level 70 troll mage right there. The dig is the best though.
Yes, it is.
Ding. I will say, I am old enough to remember the typewriter. Unironically, we had one, and now a lot of people know I was homeschooled. And don't get me wrong, we were early. My dad was a geek, so we were early to the computer thing. We had a personal computer as soon as it was a thing that you could do.
Yeah.
But there was a small period of time I remember typing on a typewriter. Those things are badass. And we are old. Primals.
Those are kind of hard though to use. If it gets a little bit off track, it fucks up the whole thing.
Not only fucks up the whole thing, you make one wrong letter press, and you have to pull the thing out and white it out. I remember actually whiting out a thing, and then you have to realign it. It very impractical.
Yeah.
But there is something really cool about seeing a document that was typewritten, because it's
I think.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know there's really not that much cool about it because, a printer is essentially the same thing. It's putting ink on paper, and you can do that in typewriter text.
Yeah.
But the analogness of it is just neat for an old head like me. Oh, I've seen this guy on YouTube before. I don't know, you might like him. He's he does a chef thing.
If any of you white bitches go to Italy, you better say it right. It's bruschetta, not bruschetta.
Prima di tutto, stiamo calmi.
E poi
Real Italian.
non è bruschetta, è bruschetta.
Also, you are white too.
All right, that makes it. I didn't know it was a stitch. That dude's super popular on YouTube by tapping into his Italian-American heritage and being super animated with those Italian words. He actually makes really funny videos you'd probably like.
I probably would.
Yeah. This is my family's collection of CDs. We don't even have a CD player, by the way. Very relatable. I still have my CD book in the trunk of my car, I think.
Oh my
This
gosh,
is my
you
family's
do?
collection of CDs. and what I'm trying to help them to understand.
I don't care. I'm keeping the CDs. I got rid of my albums and they came back. I am not letting this I'm not doing this again.
Okay, but here's the thing, is that if you like a song on here, I could play it faster than you'd be able to open
I
this.
don't remember the songs that I like. I like seeing them and go, oh, I like Oingo Boingo. I like Anita Baker. I want to hear her. I won't remember that she's even alive.
I mean, this again, like we watch things like this, it's just gonna make it seem super old, but it's okay because a lot of our audience is old too. Yeah, it's good. We get a lot of old audience with us in your 30s. There's something about the physical, tactile feel of music that no longer exists that is super nostalgic. I don't think you feel the same way.
I don't feel that way at all.
You are like, you have zero attachment to basically anything, really. I don't know. It's not like, I'm not saying that in a bad way. Some people are like hoarders. You're like the opposite.
Yeah,
like,
yes.
If it doesn't have a practical use in your life, that shit is out the window.
Yes.
But collectors, but you think about vinyls. Like vinyls went through the same thing, and now they're back and they're cool, right? CDs, I don't know if they'll go through the same resurrection as vinyls will.
I don't think so.
Well, you think so now, but wait in 10 years, you never know.
Like, how is it going to be cool to put on a CD?
The way we consume music now is so much different, though. Everything. I mean, everything is content, music. Everything's digitized and easy. Back when
so easy.
I bought my first CD when I was, like 9 years old or something, and like you bring it home and it's like an event to take it out and put it in, and you sit there and you listen to the whole fucking album. And now it's just like skip, random playlist, skip, random. So like music, in a sense, has lost a lot of value because of how accessible and I would say saturated it is. It's good for artists because it's like you can find an audience, but back when everything was gatekept and it's like there was very few people that were famous musicians. Like before, it used to be the labels and the industry and the media, they were the ones who decided who got famous. Now anyone can because of social media. So it's democratized access, but the listening experience has changed drastically as we've shifted away from physical mediums.
Yeah.
Do you
think Sam Goodies is going to come back?
No. Sam Goodies. What was the other one? Strawberries? Strawberries, yeah. The old record stores. Not unironically, no, but there's definitely still stores that exist like that. But again, they're like, it's like a flea market, vintage. It's the novelty of it. It's not like anyone's doing real retail sales there.
Shopping for music.
Yeah, when's the last time you bought a CD? Like what? Yeah, that's crazy, man. Artists these days. I know people still buy CDs like on iTunes and stuff, which is crazy to me with streaming platforms. And a lot of artists like tried to hold out because they were anti-streams. But listen, you just can't fight against the convenience, because people will choose convenience over what's most lucrative for the artist 10 times out of 10. You have a shower at this place? Dish soap. You can see that. You remember my shower?
No, I was just going to bring it up. No, they were being so generous about when you have to shower at his place. That guy must live with his mom at least or something because...
I've seen worse.
If you have to shower at a bachelor pad,
I've seen worse. Yeah.
So let's just say your old apartment, I showered there a handful of times and I felt dirtier every time I came out of there.
Yeah, you came out. That was before I knew how much of like a neurotic...
Definitely the
like
towels
a neurotic
weren't clean. The
freak you
shower
were.
was disgusting. Blech.
There was a towel that had been crumpled up.
No, I don't want to hear it.
On the corner of the bathroom floor. It was my roommate's, and it was there for probably like 9 months.
There's probably puke in it. Oh my god.
Lord only knows. Well, you might think differently.
It's dirty.
Compared to you, I'm dirty. Compared to some people I've lived with in the past, I'm relatively normal and tidy and clean. I like to keep clothes. I leave clothes around and stuff, but like I don't leave things for a long period of time, and I will clean my bathroom from time to time, unless it's this office one, which takes a little while. But yeah, that old bathroom.
Not good.
That also, it was a third floor bathroom that was probably not meant to be turned into a bathroom, but it was an apartment that they were trying to maximize space. When I tell you that this shower,
it was like this big.
Both of my shoulders touched the walls, and the shower head was right here. So in order to even wash my hair, I had to be like this.
Squatting.
Yeah, and do one of these. It was an interesting year, but. Did I ask you, bitch? Shut up! Sorry, I get pissed at Siri when she.
I won't respond to that.
Someone put them in their place.
What? I won't respond to that.
She called her a bitch.
I guess. Oh man, these AIs are getting trained too well. Anyways, the moral of the story of today's video is that my wife didn't know who Henry Cavill was. But it's okay, because Superman's a nerd. I'm more upset you didn't know who Geralt of Rivera was. Rivera? Geralt, hon. Geralt.
Okay, great. The guy with the long blonde hair?
Yeah, the hot version of Henry Cavill. So thank you for joining us on some internet escapades. And as always, Liver King Chef Lionel. Out. Primal!
Primal.
Primal!